Hello and welcome. Today I want to show off a tool I made for helping me multibox or manage my characters when multiboxing on World of Warcraft. So it is currently, this is all programmery, this style. I haven't put any kind of thought into that, but so what I've done is I've taken all the data from the WoW API for all my characters and all my accounts, and I put it into a SQLite database so that I can view it from a higher level. When you're in the game, you can only you see one character, and there's an add-on called Altaholics where you can see all of the characters on that account, and there's some kind of sharing you can do where you can share between accounts, but I haven't gotten it to work. And for me, I used to have this in a Google Sheet, and it was very performance intensive in the sense that every time you touched a cell, it would cause it to do server requests and update everything. It was just really annoying. So I host it locally on my laptop over there, and it's just a Ruby scripts with Sinatra. So it's pretty, to me it's helpful. So I have my characters broken up into multi-box teams. So like my monk Yurd, he's a team, and then I made a new character named Yurdy. She's another team, and then I have my or I guess Yurdy 2 and Yurdy 1, which was my Death Knight that I played in BFA. And then I broke all my characters like that, so I can, at an overview, I can see, all their eye levels, all their gear, what they have, like their classes, their levels. Like if I go here, I can see all the characters on all the accounts. Like I know I have a 110 orc on this account. I have another warlock on this account and another one on this account. And I don't have a warlock on that account. So it's things like that, and I can see what, if they're missing gear, like this guy right here, he's a Pandaren warrior. He's missing his hands. He's got his newbie, probably newbie bracer on. Let's take a look. I linked it so it pulls up the what is this called? The WoW Armory. So yeah, he's missing his hands, and he's got his trainee level 1 wrist wraps. So I actually have 10 accounts, but I'm only pulling in these 5 right now just because it's so many characters. But I did this, there was an achievement for your guild. What's it called? Achievements. It's like class act or something like that. It's like one of every single class race at max level. Yeah, right here. Max level on all of the everything. Yeah, I'd got the achievement before they moved it up to 120. But I just don't have a 120 mage at the moment. Maybe it wasn't class deck, it was classy goblins. There we go. It's all these different classes to get I think at the time it was 90 when I did this. So I have a bunch of characters on a bunch of accounts, and I'd used all the different methods. But so with this, I can see all the professions. Hopefully this is readable. All the professions of all my characters. Like my character Saru, he's max level blacksmith. Yuri's max level alchemy. Yurd is engineering, and I can see all the different things and all the different stuff. But what really is interesting to me is reputation, because there's I try to get all the mounts and stuff like that, and I have characters I made back in Classic, like this one right here, Bandu. I made him. He was my very first character. Yeah, he was actually an Alliance character. I think I misspoke in one of my videos where I said I hadn't played Alliance, but I had totally forgotten that this guy originally was Alliance. I leveled him to he was a dwarf priest. I leveled him to whatever the max level was in Classic. I can't remember, before Burning Crusade. And yeah, so I broke up all the reputations by expansion. So you can kind of see he was used a little bit more in Classic, and then a little bit in then Burning Crusade, and then I didn't really use him again until, what's this, Cataclysm? Notice how he's exalted with pretty much everybody except the Avengers, because I didn't raid with him. In Firelands, I raided with one of my DKs. Where is he at? Down here. Yeah, I played him also, but I didn't raid with him too much, but I did raid with him. So, you know, to like get all the define characters with the reputation quicker, this is really what this is for. So I know Yurd pretty much has everything in BFA and Legion, but then for WoD I use this character down here. I think his name's Upkey. He's got everything, and I just got the Vol'jin Spear. So Vol'jin Spear was removed from the game, but there is a battleground. I did this last weekend. A battleground, you can get what is it? Some tokens off people you kill, and you can turn it in while you're in the battleground, and you can get rep. It's like the weirdest thing ever, but this was during the Warlords of Draenor double experience, double reputation thing, so that was pretty sweet. I finally finished that one out, but it's like just very convenient tool when you have a lot of characters and you want to see everything. I used to populate this. This is unpopulated right now, but they removed world bosses from the API. Back in Legion, you could see all of the world boss kills in the last kill time, which was really convenient because I try to run at least most of my characters through all the different world bosses for the mounts and various other dungeons and stuff. But I use an add-on in game called Saved Instances, and that really solves a lot of that problem for me now. I can just look on the account and I can see everything that everybody has, what quests they've done and stuff like that, so I don't need to track it here anymore. But if this is something that somebody out there would like to use, or I don't know, expand upon, it pulls in. I parse pretty much all the data I can from the API that the BattleNet API that Blizzard provides, and I use a Ruby gem for that, and I store it all into a SQLite database using Sinatra and Active Record to query everything. So it's like Rails light kind of. So it's I find it useful for me, but if anybody else finds it useful, I will put it on GitHub, clean it up. I need to update it for Shadowlands. I started changing some strings, but the new max level is going to be 60 in Shadowlands, so 50 would be the new ready for 120 becomes 50, and so on and so on. So yeah, and the color, I color coded all the armor too. I don't know if you can see that. This light blue is heirloom, and then everything like these 5 characters have their legendary cloaks, and I've gotten all my teams the cloaks anyway. I came back way too late to get anywhere further with that. When I try to multi-box it, I get destroyed. My gear is so low level for these guys right now. Like, my highest eye level is 448, so I think 470 is like the common eye level or something like that right now. I don't know, but I'm gonna probably do Paladin. So this is the team I'm currently working on. So if anybody finds this tool useful or anything, I can definitely put it on GitHub. I plan on building the exact same thing for EverQuest. Since I have direct access to the database that I play on, I can pull the data easier. And one of the issues I have with my multiboxing in EverQuest is I have, you know, 50 something characters and I have no idea what they're wearing at any given time. And I'm going to try to figure out a way to do the same kind of listing with that, but have it so I can mouse over and then kind of show a little pop-up that shows what they're actually using. Kind of like there was this old, it's like Magalo or something like that. Some old character inspector thing that used to exist when I played EverQuest way back when. And I think if I can do something like that, it would make it a whole lot easier to find things that are missing and whatnot. And since I have access to the database, I can also pull out what available items I have in the guild bank and stuff like that for easy figuring out what I need to switch around. But yeah, if anybody finds those as something that they would like to use, it's fairly easy to run. It just run Ruby and load it up. It's on my laptop, or I just threw the code. But yeah, it's pretty much just Ruby and then the app, and it runs. And then I have an update script that pulls down and updates these every so often. The data only gets updated when you log out, so there's no point in really updating very often, just once a day kind of thing. You're also limited on API requests without paying Blizzard. So, but yeah, if anybody is interested in this, please let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching, and have a great day.